So I do need my thirst quenched. What's up, buddy? Yeah, fix that.
Yeah.
Pop the wire out again.
Yeah, talked about it.
All right, it's fixed. Good go. Hey, is that too tight
What?
around your throat?
No.
All right.
I made it.
Okay.
I have a longer necklace.
All right.
So if we get too tight, I can go back upstairs and grab it.
All right. Cool, dude. See if I can put this on live chat. Nope, it is not letting me. Oh, there it is. Live chat. Woo! So, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Say hello to S, who needs his thirst quenched, and Tropic says beer. Good idea. I'm gonna grab a few beers for tonight. There you go. And the chubby guppy in the house, Michelle Kinsey, Racksack Sir. How's it going? We just got back from, well, a couple minutes, maybe about half hour ago from work. Another easy day today. And we have to finish up Wacky Wednesday fish water changes.
Wacky water changes.
Yep, Wacky Wednesday water changes.
Thursday,
Yeah, now it's Thirsty Thursdays water changes. Yep.
Here.
So, thought we'd come on here and do some water, doing sit-ups. Worst part of the day. Oh, when I power lifted, I love sit-ups. Sit-ups, jump rope, all that good stuff. But I'm gonna drain some tanks, get my water going, and sit on here so we can kick it. Did he go upstairs? Huh? Did he go upstairs to eat? Did he go upstairs to eat? Hey, when you get a chance, will you plug that big, thick black, or plug the black plug in, please? The thicker cord is the pump. Oops. Alright, there's the water change. He's the water change. Bad. Thank you. So I keep a couple in here so you can go from bucket to bucket. I don't have many more tanks to do today. I did most of them yesterday. So take some on here. I did that. I only have one down there I haven't got to, but it's just a overflow tank, so they'll be alright. I don't really need to. Well, I better. It's only fair that I give them a. So that's it. That's all we do. That's it. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tanks to fill, and that's it. Be right back. Alrighty. We're done with all that. So now, hold on. Jeez Louise. Well, we'll have to see how long this will go tonight. Well, I'll have to. I forgot yesterday. After 1 second. After Fish Tropic brought up about wanting to look at the fluval, I pulled a bunch of the plants out and put them in the 125. I didn't get to show you guys that yesterday, but I thought like there was too many plants and like the shrimp were dying. The shrimp weren't dying; they were in that back corner hiding. Hold on, let me see if I can. do something. I don't know if I can. Oh yeah, look, there we go. Yeah, so if you notice, like on the left, there's a larger plant up there. Let me see what this looks like over there. Oh, okay. Yeah, on the left, there's a larger plant, and a nubius on top of the wood, and then on the right side, there's a pretty big plant, and then to the left of that is a physidin. Something I bought years ago, probably 3 years ago, off of a gentleman. Actually, I got it off an auction. It's on a branch, and he had, I think, glued it on or something. And it's really pretty. At one time, it got just covered in slimy hair algae. Well, that's all gone now. And there's a nubius all in the center, a crypt on the bottom left, and what was happening is there was so much plants in there, it was blocking out a lot of light. And some of the other shrimp in there, they were having a hard time. Light was having a hard time getting everywhere and getting to everything that, all right, now let me jump to this. See if it makes a difference. I don't think it does. I don't know if this controls that other panel. Hold on. Oh yeah, it does. But so that tank is, I did I don't know how many gallon water change I did on it, maybe 5. It still needs more water. I shut it off because I called it a night last night. Said that's it, I'm not doing no more. Oh, and I got that one to fill. But other than that, it was the plants were doing so good, the stinking roots were grown all over that piece of wood. So I literally had to cut the roots, and they were growing together over here. So I was like, wow, I thought that they weren't growing that good, but I should have known better. I should have known better because they were doing just fine. But yeah, so after he brought that up, that's what I did. Just stop by to say hi. I have to take care of our 2 new kittens and then take my daughter to her singing competition. I hope you all have a great day. All right, Michelle, thanks for stopping in. Master of the hose is he. Come on, chameleon. Good luck to all. Brian taking the work out of the water changes. No, I mean, what? I have the hose do it. I still suction it all out in the buckets, then I go dump them. But anyways, after that was brought up yesterday, that's what I did. I pulled all of them. I stuck that one in the piece of driftwood there, and the leaves are even sticking out. And that one over there, I just put it over there for now. Then I'll move the Anubiuses around and stuff, and because that's mainly what I want that tank to be, all Anubius and some washer tank. So even after a while, not all Anubius, all boosts, some small plants and some washer tank. That's all I want it to be. I think it looks really nice. I have tons of some washer tank, so it'll go in there really nice and look really good. Especially with the flow. Sawashutan loves high flow because it fluffs it up. That's why I try to tell people, go in there and fluff your Sawashutan up. It really makes a big difference. It's a big deal. I don't know if you've ever done it, but it is a big deal. It enjoys it. Seems a tornado is going to be passing through. Oh, that's not good. Hope everything's good over there. Glad I don't live north where they touch down. Shoot, they can touch down anywhere. Should just be saying glad I wasn't in that one. You guys ever try this new Monster Rehab peach tea? Their tea that Monster has now is crazy good. God, is it good. Cool. That fern moss I got from you is going crazy. Overgrows every tank I put in. That's what I'm saying. It's there's something about this stuff that I don't know. I guess I got lucky. You know, I have a bunch of mosses. Well, a few mosses that I don't even know the names of, but I mean, even in the Caridina tanks, they grow crazy. I went through the other day, well, not the other day, let's say a week ago, and tore out 90%, just left a little golf ball size, maybe a little bigger, in the tanks. Tore everything out, rinsed out, no shrimps, threw it in the trash. Got rid of everything. And I mean, except the Sawasha tank, I don't throw any of that away. But it's starting to become so prevalent. It's literally filling my tanks all the way up, which is cool because I mean, I don't care if I have to. I'll leave the whole tank Sawasha tank, and I probably just won't feed them, but maybe once a week, if that, because of all the biofilm, and it kind of looks like a big brain. You know, it looks cool. So yeah, try the Monster tea. It's they got the raspberry tea, the peach tea. I mean, here's the thing, you know, you eat a peach, peaches are good, but some people might not like them. This is really, it's sugary. It's not like overpowering, but it makes the peach like a piece of candy. But the raspberry tea, all the teas that they came out with are so good. I go to the stores around here, and they're like, you'll go in there, and might be one or two left, and all the rest of the Monsters are sitting there because they don't have that real strong taste like a green or a grape to where you're like, oh. Even though I love it, this is real smooth. It's like drinking a tea with a, sweet tea. It's like drinking sweet tea. It's really, really good. Oh, you know what I'm going to do too that I'm doing these fill-ups is I have not used this bottle jug yet, so that's what what we're going to do. Is we're going to get something, pour it in it, probably one of my little beakers over here. Beaker. And away we go. Also, maybe what I could do is put these lights, turn these this next row of lights up while we're hanging out. Let me move a bunch of this Krizap. Well, it's not crap. I mean, without it, I would suffer. I would be sad without it. My 8,000 pairs of scissors. There we go. So, alright, that's up. Let me get this out of here. Alright, what was I going to do? Oh. Right here. So I just take one of my little Pyrex beakers that I use for the tanks. I do like medicines or something I put in here, stir it up really good, and but it enables me to dump it back in really nice because it's got that pour spout on it. So I'm gonna do 1 milliliter of this Exo, the Shrimp Exo by Aquavitro. It's good for their shells, they say. All of them. Not just one type, but all of them. So 1 milliliter per tank. Mono. Degenerate Fish Keeper. What's going on? Black Cherry. The new Monster Cherry is good. The watermelon's really good, too. Yeah, I think I tried the cherry. Mr. Manifesto, what's up? Try Red Bull. And cherry juice. It's wonderful. All right, because I don't drink Red Bull because it makes me feel like I just licked my wife's perfume. This episode sponsored by Monster. I wish. New local Austin, what's happening? Welcome. Read my mind last hour of work and I am thirsty. Little 151. Rum helps too. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm a Southern Comfort kind of guy. Thought the beaker was for Monster. No, that's the smaller one. This is Monster shots. Yeah, this is how you do. Come over, you got to do shots. Let me grab my glass. Okay. So, yeah, I just take the little syringe, fill the bad boy up to 10, and I just put 1 milliliter per tank. I couldn't imagine. I don't know what a gallon of this stuff would cost. I want to put some Snello in the Jello shot bar. Does that make me evil? No, I don't think so. I don't think it makes you evil. I think they'd understand. Oops. A little more. Or we'll just go down to 9. Little Repashy shot. Yep, little shot of Repashy. I got some of that. Thing is, you're gonna have to really water it down. That stuff, if it get a little chunky on you, then your Repashy won't be too yummy. And your shots will be like, what is that? Do you ever have a cement mixer? It's Bailey's and Don Q 151. And when they mix together, you shake it really fast, and all of a sudden it curdles really fast. So they have the shot, and the bartender, a good bartender, could pour it together without it curdling, and then you're supposed to dump it, pour it in your mouth, and shake it up, and then swallow it really fast, and it curdles really. It was kind of a way, it was a little joke drink that you could get people to drink it. But yeah, it's called a cement mixer. Chunky, yeah. Right, that's what most mods ask themselves. Is this a safe place for my crushed dreams and opinions? What are you talking about? That curdles in your mouth. Don Q151 and Bailey's. It actually tastes really good too. It just, if it gets mixed and shaken up, it curdles up. Been around the world. Oh, he says. Stephen P 2003 Awkwardix. What's going on? Not much. How are you? We were just talking about curling in your mouth. Oh yeah, Don Q and Bailey's. Been around the world, I can't find my baby. I don't know why she going away. Alright, now for the big tank. We'll put 5 in here. Since you're supposed to put 5 to every 10 gallons, but I only put 1. Now I gotta do the ones around the corner. Alright, there we go. That's it. That's it. The shoot. Yes, sir. That be's it. I don't like to mix dairy with my liquor. Yeah, but that's the whole thing, you know. I learned when we used to go to the clubs and stuff, the bartenders had it, you know, as a way to kind of get the new guy, you know, but it was actually really good. But a really good bartender could pour the Don Q in there, and then she could pour the Bailey's in there real easy, and then give it to you, and then you'd slam it. Well, what you're supposed to do is pour it in your mouth, shake your head around, and then swallow it before it exploded out of your mouth. But usually the people that were drinking it didn't know that it did that. And it was just, you know, a way to get a good laugh. So Shrimp Exo by Aquavitro is the product that we just used. Like I said, I've used it before. Smaller bottle. Smaller bottle doesn't last very long. The stuff isn't. I can't remember how much it was for the little bottle, but you know, anything made by a brand is usually not very cheap. So I don't know. Like I said, I saw shinier shells. I didn't pay a bunch of attention. My main attention was if it changed the tank, the shrimp in any way, in a negative, you know, if they had a negative reaction to it. They didn't. I never saw a negative reaction. Like I said, they had a bunch of their shells got real shiny, and they looked like they got stronger shells, and you know, all that good stuff. So it seemed to do what it said it was doing, so we were good to go. Oh, you're a motherfucker. Oh, alright. I have to unhook this plug on here. It's like all zip tied in the wrong spots. I mean, I zip tied it where I needed it zip tied, but it's held in a spot it's not supposed to be. Ooh, been around the world, man. Can't find my baby. I don't know what's going on with me. There we go. Alrighty, alrighty. So what we got? Aquavitro makes some good stuff. Wish it was easily available online. Yeah, I don't know where the best place would be to get it. My buddy at the store just said, "Hey, we got some free credit." They built up a bunch of credits because of how much they're a seller of Aquavitro products. That's how I get all my Aquavitro stuff, the substrates and everything. And they asked me if I wanted it. Milk and beer, it's the only way. I don't know about all that. I had some Irish car bombs back in my college days. I am certain I would vomit it right back up nowadays. Oh yeah, I used to drink. They only sell it in the stores. Yeah, what is it? What is it that they only sell in the stores? The substrate. Yeah, the substrate is that's they only sell in the stores. But I don't know about this stuff. But I can get it. I can get it. Oops. All right, now let's see if we can get this done in a jiffy. Looks like these chains are longer, so we might not have to jerk around with any of that crap that we had to before. If these are 5s, then we should be good. Put that fucking thing right there. Alright, now we'll put that there. We'll put that one there. We gotta unhook this front one because the chain's holding it up. Because remember, these are linked. The plugs are linked together, so. Would I do it? I'd rather do it with the pliers. So I can get a better grip. Just keep my hand under it so it don't end up in the drink. There we go. I got you. I got you. Put your life in my hands. I got you. All right. Nice. Yeah. See, they were kind of in the wrong spot. So now I gotta jam them up in here. Figure out where I'm gonna put them. You know what I should do? Let's do this back one first, because this one's hooked up. So just do it right. Try not to start in any weird positions. That's one thing that's throwing it off some is the cords are hooked together. See, now over there it works fine. I think I got it. Oh. Yeah, there's that one. This one's good if it's in the right spot. Alright. So I remember up top, what's going to have to happen with this is it's going to have to be unplugged. I got to unplug it. It's going to get dark. Yo, motherfucker, it got dark. Come on. There we go. Because the main thing is running the wire is not the problem. It's, see, this light is backwards. What I could do is, well, it's not backwards. I mean, I could do it like this. I guess I can. All right. Yeah, I can do it like this. So with this, we want to get it. Let's see what side do I want to go now? I don't know. I could probably go this side. Let's see. It's the only bad thing about doing lights like this, you know, you want to push them so far up, have them hide, you know, make them look good. It's just freaking getting them there. I can't look under there. There's not enough room. I mean, I know where it's going, so you don't want to twist the chain up because then that'll take length out of it. You know, there it is. You're a bastard. Oh, got it. Shoo! Alrighty. Now, if this one goes up over here really easy, we'll be all set. And then I'll just have to tilt it. And I do believe we'll be all right. Right here seems to feel all right. There it is. All right, all right. We got it. We got it. We got it. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see, baby. All right, and then you know, we can rerun the cords and stuff, and yeah, this one here is gonna be a problem because without it plugged in, it works really good. But once I plug this plug in, it's not gonna work so good. So let's see. Plug upside down. I got it upside down, yo. Alright. Alright, that tank's filling. Alright. So just for shits and giggles. He said giggles. Hey Giggles, what's up? Hey Giggles. There we go. But this one here's so far forward because of that cord now. We might just be able to leave it there and just have it angled because right here, I don't know. I might be able to jack it over. Hold on. Hold on. We're tearing some stuff. We're tearing some stuff. There we go. Alright, that's better. There we go. Alright, so now we gotta get the chain again. On the chain again. Oh yeah, I gotta get that order that not order, but I did that giveaway the other day. The person who won lived in Canada. I told them that I'd send them money. They said no, don't send money, but if I could give it to somebody here in the U.S., I was like, yeah, what? Why not? So they wanted me to give it to sorry, I just lost my train of thought. I was thinking of something else. Give it to oh God, I can't. Poseidon's Pets. That's it. So I gotta send the package to Poseidon's Pets. So I'm gonna package it today. Probably give it to the wife to drop it off tomorrow. It should have been there by now, but you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you have fish tanks, nothing gets there on time. So yeah, I have sent it to Poseidon's Pets. I told him I didn't care where it went, just that it was in the U.S. And he already sent me his info. So Black Humate, I've always wanted to try it, but they sell it in 5-pound bags here. They also sell it in 8-pound bag, 9-pound bag, 8.8. That's what I got. Watch. Here's the 8.84 kilogram bag. Say 8.8. Aquavitro. $44.99. It's not that bad though. You know, since I know him, you know, but you can get it on. Well, no, I don't even know if you can get it on sale unless it's online. But I use that, and I use Fluval Stratum. Fluval Stratum. Yes, sir. That's what I use. Muppets 929. Evaporate the water first, so shipping is cheaper. I'll sell you some of my GH. I buy Aquavitro mineralized by the gallon. I have no GH in my tap. Wow, so I have to use a lot of it. Holy crap. I don't mean to laugh. My Disney Plus account costs less than what I pay to add calcium and magnesium to my tanks without raising pH. But hey, you know, it's what it takes to be, you know, to do the hobby and, you know, have that happiness in your life, you know. And look, it's worth all that money to have Disney. So it's nice that you have something in your life also that, you know, you're controlling yourself to create that happiness. That you're not giving it to the cable company. You're not giving it to the man. Hold on. All right, now what I need to do with these is kick them up. Kick it up. So you just hook it on. Cross piece. Let's see. Oh wow, maybe I need shorter ones. No, that ain't bad. They just fit different down here. They have more room for some reason. I have no clue. Maybe it's the center bar, the crossbar is not so so in the way. I don't know. This one here might give me a hard time, I think. No, the plug shouldn't be. No, it's just the light itself being a jerk. But it is what it is. Yeah, here we go. This one I gotta really twist on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to work this one. I gotta see what's in the way. Oh, was it that cord? Probably was. Oh, look at all those baby Pintos. Black Pintos. Yeah, see? Yeah, and it's the center arm here. Nothing I can do about that, but 5 is the number. I should be able to hook it. There's a dead shrimp in there. I gotta get that out. Oh, that does not want to go. Jeez Louise. What the heck? Tweaking that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5. 5 links. Yeah, it's got to be because of that plug. Yeah. Well, what do you do? I mean, yeah, I could shift the light over more maybe, but nah. Yeah, it's got to be because of that plug. Look at it. I just don't want it to not roll as much as I need it to get that shine out of here. I need it to roll forward enough. Yeah. Might have to go 6. Yeah. This does not want to roll. Yeah. I don't know. It just seems so weird. That sucks. Yeah. Well, no, this one's touching there, but it should still roll. What's stopping? Oh, that one's good. This one's good. All right, we'll just put another. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's not 5's not cutting it. Got to put a 6th loop on it. A 6th ring. It doesn't. Oh, I got distracted looking at the recommended videos. I don't know why YouTube recommends half of what it does to me. I know there's a lot of stuff that I shut off of that or hit don't recommend, and it's a bunch of goofy stuff, you know. It's like, but you know, it's a good thing for someone like me who streams, because maybe there's someone who doesn't know that there's shrimp channels or doesn't think of using, you know, the hobby as a way to escape and you know, de-stress. So, you know, because I'm all about trying to help people de-stress. The hobby's great, but the hobby, you know, is a very powerful thing. So that's why I like showing other people how cool it is and what it can do for you if you allow it. Oh, come on, a little more, a little more. Come on, don't break, because once you go on, then you're going to slide up and you'll have that extra, look at that, 6 chains and it won't go. If I have it too far away, I might have hooked it too far away. Yeah, I did. Son of a... don't get too far away. Oh yeah, see right now it'll grab easy peasy. Yeah, see it's on now. Oh well, no, now it's on. So can I hook this somewhere else up here? I don't think so, probably. Yeah, but with that sixth one on there, I'm not really able to do anything with it. I mean, it's not bending away from me far enough. I got slop in there. I got slack in there. I don't want that slack in there. The other ones would roll up and the light would. It was really weird. The light, it did way better on the other ones. There we go. Oh, there it is. There we go. How come that didn't work like that a little bit ago? Don't know. Oh, don't know. This needs to be brought. Oh, all right. What's going on now? Ah, there we go. It's caught up. Slide this bad boy back as far as she'll go. Oh, that chain could probably go back more here. But anyways, yeah, this is nice. And then the cable or the plug can be stuck right up there. Hide it up there. Pretty sweet. Up, see? Looks like I'm out of water. Looks like I'm out of water. That sucks. Yeah, I gotta pop that around the back. So let me undo this. And let me do this. I gotta go behind this one bar so it doesn't keep sliding forward. There we go. How's that? Yeah, but it's behind that bar where it's where I wanted it to be. So now roll this bad boy up. Oh yeah, see that took that slack off. Oh, we're rocking and rolling now, I think. Yeah, I think I'm out of water. So looks like we're gonna have to wait on the front tank to fill. Phil's gonna have to fill it. Hey Phil. Fill it. Alright, there we go. So then now we drop this down. It should be really, really nice. Because now the light's not the spectrum or whatever you want to call it, the beam isn't shooting straight down. I can't think of what I'm looking for there, but I'm sure someone will correct me. Yeah, now it's not shooting straight down, which makes it come out this way. You know, when I'm trying to stream, and it shines really bad, and you know, on the camera. So there we go. Oh yeah, see, it's getting so dark in here. I mean, the color before it was so bright. The tops are still, because they're so bright. You know, there's so much more room for the light to reflect. So, all right, hold on, I gotta shut this pump off. Okie dokie. Smoky. Alright. Man, it's warm in here. What's the temp? 78, 77, 78 degrees. Sweat my butt off. But yeah, so now I have the lights I took out from over here, so I can take these lights, get rid of them, and hook up the other two, just like these, the LEDs, and get rid of those fish tank lights. Excuse me, one's a Flubel, and one's the Aqueon. Yeah, Aqueon light's really nice. Oh, is it dragging a little bit? Is my cord bad or something? What's going on with it? I'll just unplug the damn from one to the other. There we are. Now we're on Wi-Fi. There we are. Look at that banging. Yeah, I called my buddy today and asked him why my Wi-Fi was so fast, and he said that they had me set up on 500 up, 500 down. I was like, dang, I didn't know that. I thought I was 100 up, 100 down, but he says I get a better deal than he does, and he works there. Ooh, gotta like it, gotta like it. So, oh yeah, while we're at it too, since we did all the tanks, now we have to put our immune booster in. 1 drop per tank. It's actually, you only need a drop per 15 gallons. But I'm not cutting a drop in half. Sometimes 2 drops go in. You know, it is what it is. But I try to do all my maintenance even before I get to that tank. So all the stuff that I'm putting in it or want to put in is in it. And I don't forget. So let's see what I mean about running out of water. I should have ran it last night to fill it up. I didn't. But it's alright. Nobody's gonna die. Been around the world now. I have to work on some of my filters. Some of them are slowing down. That only takes a couple seconds though. Get those bad boys up and running real strong. Seeing a lot of these tanks in the center that got the hair algae from the 3rd light that I had up here. You know, I just have to run these lights a lot less than what I was, so these tanks can, you know, start to get back to where they were. Almost done. All right, cup around the corner, and that's it. All right. So now our tanks are set up. They're ready to go. And Everyone's happy. And then next thing you know, you got to start all over and start this one. So it's it's a like they said, like Fish Tropic said, it's a labor of love. You gotta enjoy doing it. It's just how it's got to be, or you might get upset that there's work. But I don't look at it as work because I enjoy it. So it's an enjoyment to me. And if I can give any advice to anyone, please look at it as enjoyment also, so you don't get burnt out. You don't, start feeling like crap, and because the worst thing is to get into a hobby, no matter what it is, spend money on it, and then decide you don't like it, or it's not for you. Now you just spent all that money, and you're out all that cash, and then you feel even worse because now you're out of that hobby. So it's good to find something fun to do with the hobby. Go to the auctions, or whatever you can find to do that's different than the norm. Get out of the house. Maybe go somewhere where there's a beach, or a stream or a lake or something, and look for little mosses or little plants or something, and try to bring them home, put them in a little quarantine tank, and see if you can get them to grow underwater or something, or get something from underwater out of a lake and bring it home and quarantine it, and get it to where you possibly could put it into your tank. All sorts of stuff. Make it fun. Fun. Take your kids, let them go swimming or whatever while you're looking for rocks, stones. Always be looking for rocks, and big rocks and little pebbles and colored rocks and stuff to put in your tanks, because then your tanks can tell a story. So let's say you have 5 tanks. Well, now you have 5 tanks with 5 special things, or multiple things from, let's say, a trip, or you were with someone special in your life and you collected some stuff, you put it in your tank. You'll never lose it because it's in the tank. So positive stuff like that to do. Yo, bro, I posted a link to Discord for people to catch the stream. Thank you so much. There's Mr. Gromby. Yesterday, we gave Mr. Gromby a shout out and a big thank you for everything he's doing for us, even though he says he's not doing anything for us. We still want to say thank you for anything you do, even if you think it's nothing. Deborah says we lost one of our Finn babies last night. R.I.P. little Amy. She was the sweetest little betta. Oh yeah, it's bettas are crazy. One day they do great, the next day they can pass away. But the thing is some bettas, they look great up till the day they pass away. So could just be old age, which I'm sure it is, just old age. I think my wife's lived till 3 years, and we got it out of Petco. So they said that it was so surprising that it lives so long, but it's not surprising. It has to do with the person that is taking care of the pet. So if you have fish or anything that lives the amount of time that they say it should live, well, then you're taking care of that animal the way it should be taken care of. It's no spoof or magical thing that it just lived the amount of years that it says that they're supposed to live. So that's how long, that it's possible that they can live. And if they live that long, then, and if they live longer, that just shows that you're a good keeper of pets. But sorry about that. Detroit and the man always got shrimp in the can. See, Patty, I love that. I like stuff like that because it's like DMC. He wants me to do, and I want to do it too. Do shirts with sayings. So like right now, it's what I might do for Aquashella. I don't know. Is I was gonna get a shirt you know, this shirt made because the printer still has these shirts, so I can get this shirt made because I have 2 of these left to sell. But I was thinking of getting a brand new one for me, having the website on the back instead of on the front, and then underneath it have like a rubber hose going around and have it say, because like I say now at the end of my streams, don't swallow spit, you know, when you do your water changes, you know, and it's kind of, you know, if you're still childlike in the head like I am, it makes you laugh and think of many things. Um, you know, and then it just, you know, you look at it and see the airline, and, you know, fish people understand what it means. So I was thinking getting that added onto the shirt for Aquashella. But gotta get cash together. I'm gonna try to do some side work and stuff to pay for the trip. You know, pay for gas and stuff. Man, our gas, look, I'm not complaining because I'm sure everyone else is way worse than us, but we finally caught up to the 330. It's 319 a gallon cash, 329 credit. So now we're at the 330 a gallon thing already, and to go to Illinois, it's 5 hours. It'll take probably I think it was $55 when we filled up the other day, 2 weeks ago, to go 3 hours up north. So it's probably going to be about 60 to fill up now that the price went up. So you're talking, you know, 120 probably round trip, or now 60, probably $90 round trip at just gas, and then money to spend while I'm there, because it's you know, what I want to do is like see Eric and them, go see some big timers, and see if they have any special shrimp that they have hidden, you know, and then maybe get some I don't know, something cool, a nano or 2 or 3 types of real small nano fish. See if there's anything cool there. But I wanted to bring, you know, a couple containers. I have a 5-gallon tank I could bring. But bring a couple containers, some buckets, probably just some buckets and an air pump, run some stones in them and stuff, and then the next day bag up whatever I bought and bring it home. But, you know, yeah, I gotta, because see, here's the thing, is a long time ago when I started this, I said I want to, everything I do with the hobby, I want the hobby to pay for the hobby. So I have to start hustling, whether it's run another sale or something, but I got to start hustling to get my monies up so I can go spend it. Because, you know, honestly, this, I mean, yeah, it's the hobby and everything, but you know, I could probably pay a bill or two with the money that I would use to go do this. So I have to come up with a hustle so I can make some quick cheddar that I can feel better about it and go, oh, it's all right. I hustled that money. You know? All right, let's see how this Wi-Fi is kicking. Kicking, baby! There we go, just flipped over. Oh, yeah, it looks good. So, yeah, that's the whole thing. So, and now I don't think I'm going to get a GoPro. I mean, GoPros, you know, it's really nice, but then I was thinking, because I wasn't just going to wear it on my chest and walk around and stuff, but I thought, let me, I guess more or less I'll use my phone. I mean, it's a $1,200 phone with 4 cameras on it. I don't know. I'll use the phone. Even though I don't want to walk around like this all day, you know, and with my shaky hands, I wanted to get one of the GoPros that don't, you know, like even a 5. I mean, it doesn't have to be a brand new one. Just something that takes that shake out, you know, so I can like wear it on my chest and walk around it. It won't be bouncing around as I go, or, you know, stuff like that. So, it's, you know, I think that's what, I don't know. I just have a thing about walking around and holding my phone up in everybody's face, and, you know, it's just kind of uncomfortable. So, shrimping ain't easy in the D. Never is. What phone? Oh, the new Samsung S21 Ultra. Yeah, you know, it's got all the bazillion. I did not say all that for somebody to do that, but thank you very much. Four things. Four things. Oh, four things. Well, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very, very, very much. Kevin's Canines and Aquatic Stabilizer. Oh, he just took that off of there. Stabilizer gyro. Ah, yes, the gyro. Yep. Yep. It's thank you very much though. Very, very, very thankful for that. Yeah, it's now see I do have hold on. I do have this. I bought a long time ago and it works. Works good, but I just never use it because one, it doesn't have a stand, and two, with my shakes, it makes, I don't know, it makes me feel a little uncomfortable. But I have a DJI that I was trying to sell, an Osmo. I have one of the really nice, I bought this a long time ago, but you put the phone in it, you know, and it balances it. And you walk, you know, it's got all the controls. It's got the zoom and everything on the sides, but it works really good, but it's like when I'm tired or I want to set it down, because look, I could stream on this with my phone, right? But it just has the little handle here. I'd have to get a bottom for it, you know, because it's got the screw in bottom, but I'd have to get that bottom that flares out for a stand. But they have them now where they fold up and they're a little smaller. This one's, you know, it's beefy, but I paid like I think like $125 for it when it was new at Best Buy. Yeah, they get, I don't know, you can get them for like, I think like $60 or something on Facebook Marketplace now. But the thing is, you know, when I go, I want to bring back a lot of content. Of everything, because look, I love saltwater fish. I'm sure there's a ton of people in here, because here's the thing, I like the fish, but it's the colors are crazy cool. It's just incredible. So Chevy Fish Lunatic friends, what's up? So you know, you see a lot of videos, and you know, but this is coming from you know, a bystander, more or less. You know, I'm going there to say hello to, you know, everyone that I talked or that I just watched their channel on YouTube, or I say hi to if they're there. You know, I just want to go hang out, but I want to video it, you know, so more or less people that may never see it, you know, because you see videos about Aquashella, but, you know, it doesn't, I don't know. I'm just going to try to go more in depth, like get closer to tanks to see different types of fish, this, that, and the other. Maybe, you know, see what types of products that they're using, products they're selling, you know, what types of stuff that they're doing and why, because, you know, is it more or less they're selling it because everyone's on the bandwagon to support a certain brand or a certain company, or does it actually work? Or is everyone getting on it because that company is sponsoring them? But even if you're sponsored by them and the stuff works, okay, then, you know, let's all get on that bandwagon, you know. But those are things that I would like to find out. Is it just any questions you could think of? I'm just going to try to go through it all while I'm there mentally and ask myself, hey, what would they ask me about something like this, and see about getting the info. That's why I thought just go around and videoing just let a camera just continuously video everything, no matter what it is, and then use my phone for other stuff, you know. But yeah, I'm pretty excited because we never go on vacation. So the wife is taking Munchkin, Luke, to they're going someplace super cool. She's gonna do mommy or a mom and son day or weekend type deal while dad's out doing his thing for the family with this stuff to, try to help us out and boost things as we go. So, I mean, us doing our sales and selling what we do and selling the products that we do, we've come a long way from ground zero. Everyone that deals with us trusts us. There's new people that buy stuff off of us that never bought off of us, send us money, and their products are sent immediately when we say they're going to be sent. Everyone's covered, no matter what, and they see that that's true. Lefty 3213, I just sent his package out because his bag got a pinhole leak in it. Yeah, and the new one I did not send out in a breather bag. Of course, I went back to the fish bags again. So I sent that out. So that was another, $12 in shipping plus $160 in shrimp. It is what it is. I can't say, anything about it. These are the promises that we make, and these are the promises that we keep. We always back it up, because that's another reason why we deal with Blue Crown Aquatics, Robbie, like we do, because a long time ago when this all started, I told Robbie, hey, look, this is the way it's got to be. I don't want to deal any other way, because that's the thing. If something dies, I want to cover it. If I don't want to tell somebody, hey, now look, I don't know how many customers or, people that, belong to our family here, the fish fam, everything, that have resent the shipping money. And I'm like, no. They're like, no, it's not fair that you have to pay. Because look, a box showed up. It was beat. I mean, beat. I don't even know how the stuff, I can't believe it looked like they used something to kick. They use it to kick around. And I'm telling you, please, whatever you do not write live fish. Do not put any stickers on your boxes that say anything in that box is alive. Every time I do it, well, let's not say every time. There's a good 30% every time I put it on the boxes, it gets bashed up. So, it's not, that's USPS and UPS. This was the first one in UPS that got so bashed up, and it was to Lefty 3213. So when the box showed up, it had a pinhole in it, and it pissed all the water out. There was only 4 alive. Only 2 lived out of those 4. So, and when I went in there the other day to send him his new shrimp on Monday, I told them, they said, oh, well, it's such and such amount. I said, yeah, it'd be nice if all this was free and I could get my money back. They said, what do you mean? I said, well, I just sent them $200 in shrimp, and 160 of them showed up dead. I said, and the box was destroyed. So someone within this company used it as a soccer ball. And they're like, oh, we're so sorry. I'm like, it's not the first time, and it probably won't be the last time. It's just sad that it happens, so, but no matter what it costs, that's the promise that we make, and we keep it. So that's what I'm saying. As time goes on, oh, you got your package? How's it doing? Still in ya? What's happening? Good to see ya. Watch, he's gonna say they're all dead. He ordered a mixed Neo, and I think I gave him a double. Did I give him a double orange really? I didn't check to see, but orange really, you don't see him around, and I'm breeding out the new colony. But again, I had that crap from the ram's horns dying and stuff, so I cleared all the ram's horns. They're doing incredible. So I figured, well, let me send him 2 of these just in case. One's a male, one's a female. If not, he's got a red Rilly, he's got orange Rilly. So if he puts the Rillies together in their own hookup, there's a good chance that he'll get Rillies if he wants a lot of Rillies. But hopefully they did good. Every light I have ordered from Aquarium Co-op looks like it's been kicked for 2 days before it gets to me. Lights always work though. See what I'm saying? It's sad that the packages are doing that. Now, is it because it's got a sticker on it that says Aquarium Co-op? I don't even know if it does, but why would these boxes come up beat up like this? You know, it's like shipping is rough, and those people working in those warehouses are low paid. Kids, I know a bunch that used to work for UPS, FedEx, and they would purposely try to break the fragile stuff. Yeah, there's somebody in here right now that I'm not going to say, but they told me that they know someone very close to them who used to do that. When it was marked live anything, that they would bash the box up, you know, throw it around and stuff just because, you know. And it's not the only, I heard about it a long time ago when I first got into it. Everybody's like, no, they wouldn't do that. Look, you know, kids are kids, you know. Sorry. I'm not saying, you know, I never did anything, but, you know, now that I'm trying, you know, now that it has something to do with money, I'm like, don't do that. So, but that's the only bad part. Tia and Aqua, welcome. That was 20 years ago, but not much has changed. Correct. Yeah. Hey, Deborah, same here. My Flugel light box. It looked like someone beat someone with it. Yeah, it's really crazy. But you know, it's and here's another thing. That's another reason why lining it with hard, very rigid styrofoam helps. You know, so that's why we got the wire cutters, so we can start lining our boxes, make them look really good, make them really strong. So after that puncture in the bag, I just can't do it. Still in you says he's seen an orange shrimp and it looks amazing. Yeah. Will you have my orange pumpkin? See, I sent Still in you yellow, orange. He wanted no green and black. So he got yellow, orange, a Bloody Mary, a Catagalon, a Red Really, Fire Red, Blue Sapphire, and I think 2 orange Reallys. Was that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, and I must have gave you a blue diamond. Yep. So 9, 10. Yeah, because I believe I got, unless I gave you 11. But whatever. They're super nice. Yeah, because yeah, you got the really nice pumpkins that we got. So that's what I'm saying. It's the shrimp we got. The colors are incredible. They're really, 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 really nice. Just there's a I don't know. I feel bad calling a shrimp fat or using that word fat. But she is Prego as can be. So look, that's exciting for me because I put all that lava rock in these tanks with sand because I wasn't seeing the shrimp get buried. So I put all that lava rock, look down here, and there's a yellow one, Prego. See, that just tells me that now it's working. So that's a beautiful thing. I keep seeing Kevin's Canines and Aquatics in here. I keep getting excited because we're looking for another English Bulldog to adopt. I'll be ordering more very soon. Shipping was fast. Well, it's UPS. I'm not saying it wouldn't have got there, USPS that fast, but with the stuff that's been going on, I don't know if it'll get better. If it has, I don't know. People send me stuff in USPS. I'm too afraid to try it right now. And for $1 or $2 more, if the stuff's guaranteed to get there, I'd rather go that route. I mean, I sent Sulawesi's and they all showed up perfect. So you want to talk about scary? Because usually I'll only send them that was the first time I sold them. But anyone else who asked, I was always like, I got to overnight them because they would ask in cold, and I don't care if I got heat packs or not. There's a good possibility they're not going to make it. So, Jimmy P. So, that's good. I'm glad you'd be ordering some more. I'm glad another happy customer. There's one with orange or yellow spots. Well, it'd have to, if it's orange or yellow spots, it might be an orange really. Yeah, it might be an orange really that has, the orange spots. It's clear. Is it clear with orange spots? Then it was a really. RB Animals Rescue. Hey, we got to change his name to Cute Puppy Dude or something like that because he's got a house full of cute puppies. I'm not a little puppy guy, but little puppies are cute. I like little puppies. Yes, clear with orange. Yeah, okay, it's an orange really then. Yeah. Yeah, some of them aren't perfect. Probably 95% of them are perfect, and some of them have spots. Yeah, so it'll still produce reallys. Was it? Oh, man, it's almost 4 o'clock, man. We've been, 30 minutes? How's this 30 minutes? Something's wrong here. What happened? Did it stop? There's no way we've been only streaming 30 minutes. Did the stream stop? Oh, yeah. See, YouTube says an hour and 28 minutes. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, please. We're a little shy on the thumbs up. Yeah, it says live, 31 minutes. See what I'm saying? Streamlabs is crazy, but I can't do StreamYard till the 17th. I was booted off because I've streamed. They said, look, man, ain't nobody stretches you do. You're out of time. So I got to time out. I'm in the booth. I'm in the box. They put me in the box. They said, whoa. You can't be streaming like that. You gotta pay us. I said, I know. Give me some time. So that's why I'm not on there. I like StreamYards because it allows people to come up. I remember when I did StreamYards just to stream and didn't even, really pay attention to the ability of people to come up. But that's what I don't understand. Streamlabs is free. OBS is free. I mean, you can do Prime. You can pay for Prime, but StreamYard, why can't I get that for free with just having 6 people? Now, if I want 32 people on the screen, don't know why I'd want that, but you should have to pay. Like businesses and stuff, Totally understandable. But, I mean, if one person's coming up, what's the big deal? Geek Boy! Here's one of my favorite names. Jimmy P says, why do I like that name so much? Jimmy P. Well, my dad's name was John. My uncle Willie. That's why. Because names in the old days were, they were slang. So my dad was Johnny, and he had two brothers. He had Johnny, Willie, and Frankie. Well, it was Frank, Willie, or Will, and John. But back in the day, names were stretched out like that. So Willie, Johnny, Frankie, Jimmy. He's like a guy from the neighborhood. Hey, where's fucking Jimmy? I don't know where he is. He's probably with fucking Johnny. And that guy, Willie, that guy and his partner, Frankie, yeah, they're always together. Down on the docks. So, yeah, when I see Jimmy P, that sounds like a mob name. When it cools off here, I'll be ordering for me my first shrimp tank. Suggestions on what kind? What kind of water do you have? That is our first question to you, Jimmy P. What kind of water? Give me parameters. If you know them, please give me parameters, and we can go from there and help you out. And then you have to decide, do you have RO? If not, you're probably going to want to go Neocaridina. until maybe you get that under your belt, which will take about a week. But once you see your tanks exploding and your babies are surviving, then if you don't own RO and stuff, then you might go, I'll go spend $100. What's $100? I mean, you can keep returnables and get $100, So, Mr. Gromby, sorry, just got done propagating. Oh, what you propagate, son? You got clippings? But Brian, for the Prego female, the term is thick. There's no K on there. Here I say there's no K. No, it's just thick. All right, I got you. Thick. Boy, she thick. All right, sweet. I remember, a lot of people might not, when Mr. Gromby first came on this channel, it was so funny because he said, I don't know, he tried to get me to not want to be friends with him or something. He's like, people don't like how I talk, in my opinion. I'm an opinionated person, all this and that. And I was like, what do I care? Tell me how you feel. What? Look, I could care less. If you got something to say it. I love to hear it. I'm not somebody who thinks my opinion is better than anyone else's. I have opinions, but they could be garbage, but I don't know. I just for somebody to be upfront about that, I don't know. I'm upfront about that, so I respect that. I like that. Somebody says, hey, look, people say that I'm a jerk sometimes. I'm like, well, you file right on in. File into the jerk line, because I think we've all been there, So like my dad always said, he said, you meet somebody new, they always start off with an A. Never give them a lower grade, always give them an A. The minute you see him, I don't care if the guy behind him says he's a piece of trash, you give him an A. And let him work on giving himself a bad grade. So if he goes from an A to a D or an E and you can't stand the guy and you don't hang out with him, that's his fault. It's not because you took everyone else's opinions and listened to them. You gave this guy a chance no matter what everybody said, and you were an open book to this guy and just, hey, whatever, and let's do whatever. And he just was that way, or he wasn't that way. I got a lot of good friends that, people say that guy's a jerk, or that guy's this, or that guy's that. And it was more or less, it just came out to jealousy, or, the dude stood up for himself, and the other guy isn't used to that or didn't like that. And with me being a really big guy, people do that. They're like, hey, that guy's a jerk, thinking that I'll take their side and I'll dislike you because of that. And, I don't play those games. When I was a kid, I was picked on, until I started to get bigger. So I don't do that. I still, this day, I have a big, huge space between me and everyone, because my whole life was, a lot of, I wasn't picked on or nothing, but it was just, didn't have a ton of friends at school because I didn't mesh with a lot of people. It's like, I like to stay by myself. I didn't like to be around people who made fun of other people and then they'd all sit around and giggle. I don't like that. I don't like when people make fun of you. They'll make a joke at you to get the other three people to laugh because it makes them feel better. I didn't like that. I don't, being the butt of a joke or just being the joke. What did you do to be the joke? Well, usually the person telling the joke has low self-esteem and was picked on or feels really bad about themselves inside. So they feel good when they try to make other people look bad and make everyone laugh. So, when I was growing up, I was like, you know what? I could care less. We had really tight friends, and my best friend is still my best friend. I met him when I was 4. He lived down the street from me, and he's still my best friend to this day. I have friends, I have friends that I'd literally die for, but but I have way more friends now just on YouTube running this stream stuff than I ever had before. And it's like I said before, it wasn't cool being called a nerd. It wasn't cool, doing certain things, or it wasn't, accepted in the crowds that you're in. Well, I grew up and I was like, you can have your crowds. I don't want to be in those crowds. I'm better than your crowds. And, it just, it didn't come till later in life, when you look in a mirror and you believe what people say, it kind of sucks. So when I got older, like start powerlifting and start, hanging around a different type of persons, all walks of life, black, white, brown, green, yellow, red, and seeing that, they weren't just like me, but, it was kind of the same, but everyone was there to lift everyone up and be super positive and talk positive and, tell you you're doing good and working hard and, you're going to the gym and people are like, man, you're getting big. And you're like, oh, wow, they're just pointing stuff out. It's all sport. And it wasn't that it was the gym. It was just the type of people that worked out in the gym, and I was able to put myself, I felt good in there because it's like a lot of people that work out have low self-esteem, and they work out to make themselves look different so it's acceptable in society and more people, like it. So, as people get bigger, I mean, you look good compared to, some Tom, Dick, or Harry on the street that, has diamond earrings in his ear and drives a fast car. You see a big, huge, muscly dude at a beach. Chicks don't care about diamond earrings and a muscly car. When you see this big, huge dude walk across a beach, jaws dropping, that's where, the people in the gym were just like, yeah, okay, now who's cool? And it was so, but, yeah, sorry about that. Just kind of went off on a little thing there. Just got done with my Weeping Boss and Boos. Oh, yeah, Weeping Boss. Oh, Boos, yeah, Weeping Boss. Thinking of the Weeping Willow. Hard well water. Neos. But you gotta look, Jimmy P. You have to look, what are parameters though? I mean, you might have water that you have to dilute with RO or just distilled water just to put your animals in them, because if it's way too much, they won't live. Their pronunciation. Warring. I didn't see your message. I was propagating. That's funny. Tested my tap. KH was like 8 drops before it turned. I retested my tap. KH was like 8 drops before. 8 drops before it turned. All right, so you got an 8 KH, so you must have a 16. What do you got? A 16 GH, 16, 17 GHS. I get in trouble for my thoughts all the time. Yeah. Benefit of the doubt. Oh, that's where I was. Yeah, benefit of the doubt. So, yeah, and still, I don't know why I was on that. Why was I on that? About liking and trusting us, yeah. But yeah, that's what it is, and that's what I'm saying. See, I just went off on a whole nother thing, but that's what I'm saying. It's good that we built, even as little as it is, the trust that we have, So hopefully it starts to explode. Wrote rotund, girthy, sizable. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. She's girthy. My mother used to say, "It must be Jellica Jam. Don't shake like that." little things she used to sing. Jealousy making a lot of people act like man-child. Yep. Hello, hello. Smiley's Aquatics, welcome. Good to see a lot of adults never grow out of high school, sadly. No. Hey, it's no joke. There's someone that I'm close to that will do it every time me and him are around. Someone new still does it to me, and I'm like, but it's not disrespectful. It's the joke thing to get somebody to laugh. It's like the mustache. He said something about this is Brian, and what do you say? Something about the porn mustache or something. I'm just like, I don't know. He needs attention, but some people are like that. Thank you, just got them and enjoying them so much. Nice. I call people nerd. Ironically, I'm a nerd, and I think of it as helping to toughen up our peeps. Yeah. Hey, that's what I'm saying. The nerd word is kind of like, it's like, I don't know, a positive word. It's acceptable. There's a lot of stuff that should be acceptable these days. A whole bunch of stuff, IDGAF, who are you? The sexiest thing anyone has is confidence. Yeah, I need to test the water right from the tap before I order. I'll let you know. Yeah, just let me know your water parameters, and then I can tell you what to do. I mean, we could talk about what type of shrimp, but, if your water's good coming out of the tap, then we don't have nothing to worry about. But if you need to add some distilled water or something, that's super easy too. I will post in Discord the pics of my setup. Oh, nice. To me, when a dude spends all his time on making and admiring his muscles, he has no time for anyone else. No thanks. Hey, I did that for a long time, though, because I had such low self-esteem. I didn't admire. I wanted to, I thought the bigger I got, the more attention I would have. Before I didn't have attention, and I thought the attention that I had was negative. So I didn't want to be the butt of anyone's jokes, and if I was, I wanted to be able to punch them in the face and, protect myself, gain respect. So I didn't want to be the tall, skinny kid no more. And that's just how it was. Creating fear in people a little bit at times wasn't a bad thing. It was kind of funny. I would laugh inside and go, oh, now that I'm a big guy, because like from high school to when I turned 21, I went from 6'4" to, I'm 6'8", and it's like you got a 6'8" guy bouncing in the bar that's 300 pounds, and you come to the bar to come drink and act like an idiot, and I'm the one there that gets to throw you out. Things change. Your mouth isn't running like it used to back in school, so that's where things started. Tables started to turn. But that's I wasn't in love with myself, but the muscles made me feel better. And then when I started to see a psychiatrist, before I was put on medication, he helped out with a lot of things, like I used to have nightmares that I was drowning. I'd wake up gasping for air that I was drowning. And I told him, and it would happen every night. And I told him about that. And he said, well, you are drowning. I said, what do you mean? He said, mentally, you carry so much in your mind that your body doesn't know how to, doesn't know what to do with it. So it creates this nightmare. I was like, really? He's like, you're creating your own nightmare. And the minute he told me that, it went away. I've never had that nightmare again. And that was in like 2008. Never had the nightmare again. So, and then right when I started taking my medication, I stopped working out in 2009. I think I got 2 hernias. I got one and then got another one. 2010. I think 2010 is the last time I picked up weights, and never needed them since then. I never, I'm still a real big guy, but I don't need, the mirror doesn't work for me no more. Mirror on the wall. I just turned it around because I'm happy with what I see now. I don't need. When I was younger, I wasn't. It's what a lot of kids suffer from these days. And that's why as parents, you need to pick your kids up mentally, and tell them how good they are, and tell them how good they're doing, and bring their spirits up, and go out of your way to do that. Just don't go. Well, they know I'm proud of them. Well, that doesn't matter. And I was brought up in a tougher time, so it wasn't a big thing to do that when I was a kid. Parents were proud of me, but it wasn't like they tell you that every day. And so you look for that acceptance in other places. But yep. So now these days, everything's good. The kids all are super happy. They do really good. I just live life differently. I raise my children differently. We praise them all the time, tell them when they do good, and they just suck it up, they eat it up, and it builds confidence in them. That's what I didn't have when I was younger, no confidence. So, but yeah, no, there's meatheads in there. There's meatheads in there. Some, some guys do it, but I'd say 95% of everyone that works out. Now, I'm not a doctor, so this is just me guessing. Let's just say a lot of people that work out have low self-esteem, anxiety, depression, and they do it. They exercise because it makes them feel better. I mean, even inside. Like me, I'm getting overweight, and that bothers me. So, I know that works on my anxiety and my depression. So I'm gonna start heading down the road to maybe Planet Fitness or something, start walking the dogs more, do something so I can cut some weight and start feeling better. My breathing will be better, my back won't hurt as much. All I'm saying is that if you'd like to post a link to the Discord, that'd be cool. I would, but not a mod. Well, we'll just have to. I wasn't even thinking about that. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold up. Oh man, when did I do that? I could have just did it down at the bottom. Okay. There we go. What's that? Spend all my time. Oops. I spend all my time with my shrimps and projects. Sucks getting emotionally involved and then getting cheated on. Yep. So true. Yes. I don't know. I'm just one of them guys that likes being married. Always wanted to have kids. Always wanted to get married. I don't know. I never had like a need of an urge. What age? Just knew that I wanted to be. So, best thing people need to learn is how to be your own best friend. How to let go is a big thing. Yeah, I think it's bigger as in like you've grown up because holding grudges is a bad deal. That'll suck every bit of energy out of you. Hernias are no joke. Turn my brother's ball the size of an orange. So I didn't have them way down there. Well, I had it just above. So it was at like in the V part. I had one on the left up high. And it got big like an orange. I used to duct tape it in place and everything. And then I went and seen a doctor, and he was like, "What the?" Because I couldn't get up one day because it was pulling so bad on my lower back. I didn't know, but I couldn't get up, so I was taken to the hospital. And he's like, "Dude, you could die any minute." He's like, "If your intestines get distended, which means twisted up, He said you could die. He's like, we have to do surgery first thing in the morning. Okay. So I came back first thing in the morning. They knocked me out, cut me open, and woke me up. A little while later, said everything went good. He said that my muscle tissue was so thick from being a power lifter that he didn't even need mesh. He just sewed the muscles back together. I was like, oh, cool. So then I said, well, could it ever happen on the other side? Oh, no. He said, how old are you? I said, 36. He's like, well, if you haven't had one on the other side, you're fine. Okay. So he said 8 weeks. Don't do nothing in that 8 weeks. You can start exercising again. Start out slow, and then you can start lifting more than what you used to lift. Oh, more? Oh, all right. So at 8 weeks, I started out slow, and then I started to lift more weight. And then one day, I used to check all the time. One day I was coughing, and boop, little thing about the size of a pencil eraser pushed the skin out. And I pushed it back in. I was like, oh, look, it's like an air pocket. So I went and seen him again. It was like the next day. I called and I said, yeah, I need to see him. It's an emergency. I went in and seen him. Showed it to him. I had cough about 15 times. Then, boop, it popped up. And he's like, oh, man. He's like, I'm going on vacation in 2 days. I can't do this. I said, you said 2 days. You can do it tomorrow. So he's like, no, I'll do it in 2 days. And after that, then I'll go on vacation. So I went in there 2 days later. He cut it open. When I woke up, he said, man, I'm so glad I did this. I said, why? He said, you had 3 hernias. I said, what? And he's like, yeah, they just weren't severe yet. He's like, they're all tearing through. So he sewed them all up again. And he said, you're good to go. And I never touched weights after that again. So I gave up on everything. Well, I needed to take care of my family and make money. And I had a chance to get in the union and, be a really good earner. So by that time I was just like, hey, it's time to, buckle down, buy a house for my family, get married, stuff like that. We did it backwards. It was better. I think buying a house is a lot more important than getting married. You can get married for pennies. I think all that big, huge money you spend getting married should be used buying a home, because you're going to spend the rest of your life there. You don't need $10,000 to get married. That's just another thing. We got married. We threw a big wedding here at our home. We got a big backyard. We put up all those big, huge tents. We had a company come in, my wife's cousins. They came in and tented the whole backyard. My driveway's asphalt. I had it re-topped, so the whole driveway was the dance floor. I had catered food in the garage with the doors all closed, so you come in one, come out, and then everything was professional, just like at a when you go to a wedding. We got married in the backyard. My best friend that we grew up with married us, so that was free. We used the food caterer from the high school for like all the football teams and stuff. At all the big meals at the high school, their food's incredible. I don't know if you guys ever been there, but I mean, chicken, this, that, and the other. It's incredible. So we asked them if they would, do our wedding. They thought it was the coolest thing. So we had it catered, and then had a DJ come in, and he put all of his lights aiming at the dance or at the driveway. So when it started to get dark, he turned all of his lights on, and the whole driveway was lit up, and it was super smooth. And so that was the dance floor. It was great. And you were outside all night. So, I mean, people could smoke, they could drink. I mean, you could do whatever. And we had the bonfire in the back. I mean, it was super, super cool. It was, and then my wife took a whole year to set it up. So to design it, so it wasn't anything like I ever would have thought of doing. Having an outside wedding, fine, but setting it up, usually you go to places, all the chairs are outside, a bunch of white stuff, and not ours. It was, she set up a bar and used these old whiskey barrels and had boards going across, and she rented everything. It was pretty incredible. And then all the lights that went across, across the fence, because we got privacy fences going around. They were all covered with lights, and we had light, everywhere, through trees, through all the tents. It was like a wonderland, a magic wonderland at night. It was super, super cool. Yeah, and everyone had a good time, and I think it was cool because it was outside the whole thing. The wedding, everything. So nobody, you didn't have to go inside, get hot, sweaty, everything. Just hang outside. Smiley, can you show us the galaxy snowflakes? What do you want to see, Ravi's? I mean, I can lift this. The tank, that tank's covered in algae, but I mean, there's babies. I don't think I don't know. We'll see. Let me see. I don't have it really set up to show anything, but see what I'm saying? It's covered in algae, but there's one there. That's a baby. It's just the tank is covered in algae. Because of those windows up there. See those windows? They stink in they let in all the sunlight and they've been filling these tanks with algae. Is that a baby down there in the substrate? Yeah. Yeah, we're very, very excited about these. Then, hold on a second. Let me, I'm gonna lose, hold on. So you guys get me pulling these cords out. You guys know every time you ask me, I'm gonna end up doing this stuff. All right, I'm gonna lose you for a couple seconds, but it'll come right back on. Hold on. All right. Oh yeah, see? I got the MSI video gaming computer. What does this say? Hold on. Join the Discord Detroit and IRN. Oh my god, how scary, Brian. Yeah, oh, I wasn't embarrassed. I just kept my mouth shut. This is smart as fuck to get it catered by a school. They got the kitchen and you know they could. Yeah, dude, it was so good, so good. You know, any of them other companies, you have to go try their food. Hold on, I gotta untwist the. Don't get sick on me. All right, now here's the Mike Green tank. See if I can find the babies in here. Now these are all really nice galaxies, high grade galaxies he gave us. Hold on. I can't see a thing. But yeah, look, they're so small. Hold on a sec. Hold on. I'll do this a little better. Been around the world now. I can't find my baby. I don't know why. I don't know why. Why's it going away? Alright. Let's see what we can do now. To see it's trying to look at the computer and scope these shrimp is really way hard. Alright, now let me see if I can zoom these cats in now. See if I can get a really good picture out of this. So yeah, these are really the shrimp he sent us are high grade um, galaxies, and some are snowflakes. They're just really impressive shrimp. Let me see over here. That's probably the lowest grade right there. Just 4 spots on the cheek. The other ones are just crazy beautiful. I mean, that one there is beautiful too. But yeah, see, there's 3 babies there. Looks like a black, 2 reds. Look at the spots on the face of that one. Looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like on that so far. I mean, it could be more. See if there's any more over here. Oh, there we go. Look. Yeah, one on the bottom is gonna be black. I mean, it can't be blue, so it's gotta be black. Oops. Sorry. But see how they can go down in the substrate like that and go get food and hide and all that stuff? Well, Neos can't do that on sand. That's why I put lava rock in all my tanks, whether they're sand or not. Just give them more places to eat and hide and stuff. Let me see what else I can show you in here. Ah, crap. Keep catching my foot on the wire. And there's no babies in the picture. There we go. Let's try this one. Oops. Yeah, that one's going to be real high grade. All the spots on its cheeks. I'd rather have them have the fishbone back, but if they just have the pinto lines, that's fine. See how little seed shrimp in there? That's why you gotta have. Well, why I learned, you know, over all this time that you have to have, you know, extra places for shrimp to get their food from because of those seed shrimp sit and eat all day long, just like the shrimp do. I'm trying to get this. It's zoomed in so far because they're really far back in the tank. So there you go. I mean, you gotta, you know, there's babies, but yeah, seed shrimp everywhere. So let's see how far back they are. Yeah, they're pretty far back there. Let me see what else. That'd be good. Bitch. Did I ever say I hate algae? These are my metallic purples. They're just in there eating away. Oops. That's why I'm switching all the lights and stuff so this hair algae disappears. I'm not putting so much power straight down on these tanks. You know, maybe I can run the lights a little longer too. But these guys are nice and pitiful. Just they're pretty far back there, so it's hard to really see $1,000,000. I just wish one of them would flip up and I'd see berries, but it looks like male. It might be a female. I mean, I know there's a female in here. She's so purple. I thought she was pregnant before. She could have been. No, I don't see no babies. Yeah, super pretty. So, all right. Oh, and then, well, they're not out. Oh, maybe we can get some. Fancy red tigers. If you ask me now if I'll ever sell any of these, the answer is no. I'm sure one day I will, but I have looked and looked and looked for fancy red tigers that were so white with just a little red that I could afford. Never would have happened. But now I found them. Good luck getting rid of them. See, look at that. Some Washington, just as cool as can be. They're just all living in there, deep as can be. But from behind, a little bit, if I back it up some, that's what the tank looks like. Without the glare, but yeah, that's what it looks like from behind. So you got the lava rock, you got a Marissimo ball, some boost down on the bottom right, and then half the tank is some Washington. And yeah, then they just cruise around in there, loving life. Few pest snails, few pond snails. You know, you gotta have a couple. We don't have to, but it doesn't hurt. But yeah, so fancy red tigers. Yes, sir. Alrighty. That's enough of that. I get to see my pretty face again. Roller coaster. Yeah, Brian, you will sell those fancy tigers. Will you sell those fancy? No. No, sir. Oh, you do RC cars? I used to do those. Right, yeah. Yeah, I don't mind doing a long one. Yeah, it's an hour and 17. Well, it's got to be way more than that. I don't mind doing long ones once in a while. Shoot, when I started, I used to do like 5-6 hour ones. What's this? 2 hours, 14 minutes. Yeah, it's. We're gonna have to cut this one anyways. Gorgeous shrimp. Thank you, thank you. That's funny. Will you sell those fancy tigers? How many jobs do you have? Oh yeah, my green jades are the tank's full. But that's one thing I haven't called them. So there could be blues in there, all sorts of stuff. I gotta get on it and do something with it, but oh, it's packed. Oh, there's probably 100, 150. And the babies are all growing up good too, so it lets me know that the lava rock is doing great. But yeah, they're doing really good. Green Rillies. Oh, man, you should have seen how many shrimp I pulled out of there that were not green Rillies, red Rillies, orange Rillies. You name it. There's probably 30, 40 shrimp I pulled out of there out of the first few batches. Now I haven't touched it in a while. It's right there. I mean, I haven't messed with it. It needs water in it. It's evaporated a lot, but I'm gonna breed it, and they're throwing out some sick green ones, just green, like a Jello green. I was like, oh yeah, we gonna get some of them too. So, but yeah, I'm gonna work really hard on it. But all right, everyone. Like I said, this live over here doesn't tell it. It's been over 2 hours, so I was only supposed to be on here until a little after 3, but I get carried away. Yeah, plus I got to do a water change on the gulper tank. So, hey, if you guys are interested in watching a live feeding, well, it's not a live feeding, it's just feeding them. It's tilapia. It's not real fish, it's just frozen fish. You want to see a catfish eat frozen fish. And I also have things that are called silver sides. They're frozen fish, little frozen fish that I'll cut up, cut the tail off, cut the head off, and drop it in there and let them eat that too. So the only live thing I had left died in quarantine, so it's not getting that. But yeah, check that out. It's really cool. Gulper fish, both of them. They love each other. They're doing great. I'm really proud of it, but I got to do a quick water change on them. Because I have old filters in there, but I put that Fluval G3 on there and it was like brand new inside. So I put live bacteria in there all the time. My sponge filter, I got 2 dirty sponge filters in there, but there's a ton of shrimp in there, there's tons of snails in there, and there's not enough food, they die, and then it creates the ammonia thing. So I'm getting rid of the snails, as balancing it out. But yeah, check it out if you want to see that. It's really cool. I love them. I mean, I'm trying to give you, I didn't get the fish just for you guys. I've always wanted them, but I thought it'd be cool, that people would like to see something other than a fish, or let's say a large fish eat other than an nano fish or something, So I'll put on there if it's a live feeding. I might have said live feeding by accident, but it's just tilapia. I changed the name around so people wouldn't think that something's dying, but yeah, check it out. But all right, everyone, thank you so much. And the biggest thank you right now, which always goes to my moderators. First, because my moderators are the ones that, do everything for the stream. So I love you guys. You guys are great. Thank you for everything you guys do. I mean, Mr. Groundbeat, thank you. It's just a pleasure. He is a new member of the Blue Wrenchers because Mr. Groundbeat has done nothing but try to help out Detroit Shrimp and Aquatics, just like all my other moderators and all my other family members here. But it's not everyone, I don't know. Usually, mostly, if you ask, and sometimes I'll make you moderator, even if you don't ask. That's how I stole a couple really good ones. So, and they've never asked to leave, and one of them Chevy Fish. So, hey, when you see moderators on other channels that do so good and that everyone loves, the minute they come on your channel, click them and don't even say nothing. And if they hang out, then your channel's good enough to keep them. If they don't come back, hey, then it wasn't all. But I got Chevy Fish and Leah Jet and, Fish Tropic, they've all been since day one. So it's still in you. It's good to have another edition. It's pretty cool. What was it? I was on Father Fishes, and he made everybody I was in there with a wrench. So when you go in there, everybody's blue. And if you're not blue, you wasn't there that day. But yeah. Hey, I stole y'all, so y'all can't go nowhere. So, but because of you guys, I have the channel that I do, and because of new members, subscribers, I should say, I'm not to 1,000, so I can't have members and all that stuff yet. But you guys are all members anyways, because you belong to the fish fam, the shrimp fam, and everything else. Oh yeah, and Dansley. Yep, and Dansley. I stole Dansley, boy. I said LRB. Click. I got him. Yep, I stole Dansley too, boy. Hey, and when I stole Dansley, me and him became really good friends. It's another, it's just all the friends that I have now, but it's just like, yep. Did I miss the shrimps? Yep. You're going to have to watch the replay. Make sure you hit the thumbs up and the subscribe if you have not hit it yet. You can get a little hammer on. All that good stuff. Throw something at it. Balled up pair of socks. Whatever it takes. Your dinner plate. The little puppy. Oh, that was a cat. Yipe. But, all right, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out. I had a blast. And maybe we'll see you again tomorrow. All right. We will see you later. Take care. Peace. And from Detroit, remember, stay safe. And when you're doing water changes, make sure you spit and don't swallow. All right. We'll see you.